out of all bugs, dragonflies are probably like acceptable to everyone, right? They're just like kind of, you could be like symbolic with them, and they could be cute, relatively speaking. Dragonflies are great by name alone. Yeah, that's how you know an animal is cool, if it has a good name. That is true. I feel like sea lions deserve more love. I know sea lion is like the first thing that comes to mind, I guess, because I guess the name sea lion is kind of cool, but it doesn't stand out very much. I don't know, maybe I'm picking a weird one, but I feel like sea lion is not actually that good of a name, I guess, but sea lions are cool animals. Do you know what an elephant is called in Japanese? This is something, speaking of names, this always bothers me whenever I'm reminded of it. It's called soul, like C-O-U. It's the name for elephant in Japanese. Soul. And I just think it's a bad name for elephant. Elephant bites, just the word elephant sounds majestic compared to a soul. And it must be really weird also, every now and then I think about this. Not to talk about Buddhism again, but there is a deity in like, well, actually it's not really even about Buddhism, it's about Hinduism. In India, there's like an elephant god, right? I don't know, it's so, I guess it's kind of imposing. Maybe it is cool. But there's like a Hindu god. Is it, who is the one with the elephant head? I could be completely wrong, but it's Shiva. No, wait, maybe it's not Shiva even. But there's a Hindu god with an elephant head, and that god spread through Buddhism and other various influences across East Asia, China, Korea, and Japan. So even in like Japan, this Hindu god exists with the elephant head, and it must be so strange to be like someone in medieval Japan seeing this like god with an elephant head, and you're supposed to make sense of what you're looking at, of like, oh yes, of course, this thing. Like, imagine a man with an elephant head and you have never seen an elephant before in your life. Wouldn't you just be like, my god, what a monstrosity? And I think that is part of like why, I don't know, over time that god, at least in the Japanese like pantheon, kind of became different. It started to become more human-like, and I think early on it was even like suggested that like, oh my god, I'm fighting a water Pokemon with fire. It was even suggested that like you shouldn't look at it. No, it's kind of interesting. Just like I'm trying to picture that in my head of like, can you imagine? It's like that idea of facing up an army with a war elephant. Or yeah, exactly. Like how people just used to fight that, and like they used to fight with elephants, and you might never have seen that before. And you might have been like one of the skeptics who, early on, who was like, I don't think monsters and mythology and witches is real. And then one day you're like, just have a battlefield and you see a war elephant and you're like, holy shit. Unicorns are real, I guess. Because look at this thing. The only way I can make sense of it is like, this is a mythological creature. I mean, we kind of did a similar thing in Scandinavia, where we have a lot of heraldry. There's like of lions, like big wild cats, but we didn't know, like for most of European history, the lion was imagined to be like a mythological creature, much like a unicorn. So people used lions in heraldry not even knowing that they were like a real thing. That's kind of cool.